Okay, let's see. Kraven the Hunter. Got Kraven here. I'm gonna kind of, I want to kind of focus on the face. I'm gonna kind of do a mix of the actor that they cast and the old school look. Kind of go somewhere in between on those. I'm hopping it out because I'm going to be streaming but game one. Hey, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. If nothing else, all right? Play your game. Go stream. All good. I want to focus on the face, and then the other thing that I really like about Craven is the old school look with the lion mane vest. Um, he was such an intense character in the comics. Let's see if we can some of that. Oh, I guess I need to turn the branding. I'm sorry about that. See, actor name Aaron Taylor Johnson. Still remember from Kick Ass. I think you have to draw a Craven with kind of sunken eyes. You really looking forward to this Craven movie? I was interested to see the first trailer. You know, for an old comic guy, it doesn't feel like Craven to me, but it does look like it'd be fun. So I'm kind of mixed on it. I like Aaron Taylor Johnson as an actor. I think he got done dirty as Quicksilver in the Avengers movie. But no one watching it. I'm still gonna play, but I'll just stop my stream because no one's watching. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't get many people watching my stuff either, so don't let that stop you. Put the content out there and just enjoy it. Said, if no one watches me drawing, I'm still gonna draw, so it's all good. Uh, can't get too wrapped up in the numbers. And I'll never be a big streamer, so already face that fact. I think Marvel Spider-Man 2 Craven is cool. Marvel Spider-Man 2, was he in this? There was a Craven. I don't remember that. I'm trying to think. Two was Sock Off, wasn't it? Like I said, I mean, I looked at the trailer. Being an old comic reader, I mean, I think it looks interesting. It just doesn't feel like Craven to me. But that's my own baggage from years of comic book reading. It's the one thing that watching comic book movies is has taught me is you gotta be careful taking your own baggage in movies because they're never going to be exactly what you remember. You just kind of have to let that go. So I'm willing to give Kraven a shot. I think it looks fun, even if it didn't feel like the Kraven I remember. I do like the promotional poster they put out of Eric Taylor Johnson, copying the pose from Kraven the Last Hunt, where he's like sitting in the kind of big antlered throne. And visually, I think Eric Taylor Johnson looks the part, like a young Kraven. When you read Kraven's Last Hunt, you know he's actually like almost 100 years old, but he looks much younger. I just recently re-listened. Well, I listened to the audio dramatization of Kraven's Last Hunt. It's done pretty well. I'll get a full of more. Um, yeah, Morbius was an interesting thing. It's like it also didn't feel like a character from the comics, and it's weird for Morbius. I think there was a potentially a good movie in there. I think they just didn't lean into the horror side as much as they should have. I enjoyed Morbius. I mean, I don't think it was a great movie, but it was fun. That's probably not what they were going for. But I think it was better than the second Venom movie. That was really hard for me to watch. I was never a big Venom guy anyway, though. I've never been like the anti-hero, the one that likes the anti-heroes. I like when they give Craven an earring, makes it a little more metal. Yeah, I forgot what kind of earring I should give. The actor looked great. You're talking about the Venom actor. What's his name? I haven't seen him. I can't remember his name. Uh, yeah, I think he looked okay. I don't like the way they made Venom. And the problem is, I think because I'm so used to like Venom is tied so firmly to Spider-Man and the Spider-Man mythos, to have a Venom with no white symbol on his chest, just it didn't feel right. You know, like how are you gonna have Venom be inspired by Spider-Man but not take on that Spider-Man look? Um, Sergey Kravenov. Sergey. Um, you know what? I think I'm gonna get one of those ones where they stretch out the lobe, kind of a hipper Kravenov. Some flowy hair. I always think Craven should look a little unkempt. Like you just roll out of bed or you just got done fighting somebody. little mussed up. Tom Hardy, that's the name I was trying to remember. Yeah, Tom Hardy. I don't mind Tom Hardy as an actor. I don't think he was miscast. I just think it was the whole thing was kind of miswritten. Actually, I know who played Kraven in Marvel Spider-Man 2 by Insomnia. Oh, the game. Okay, yeah, I don't play the video games, so yeah, I really don't play video games. So I don't know that what the. Let me look him up real quick. Kraven looked like in the video game. Spider-Man 2 video game. Let's see if he looks like the comic version. Well, that's not too bad. They made him hair suit, so that's good. You get the hairy chest. Yeah, it's not a bad looking Kraven. I think the nose is a little bulbous for my taste, but interesting concept art. Yeah, but altogether, that's not a bad looking Kraven. And like the trailer, I think Aaron Taylor Johnson kind of looks the part if it's a younger Kraven, you know. I don't have to be perfectly accurate with the anatomy here. I'm just kind of blocking in because, like I said, you can have that big lion mane covering up his shoulder area. So I do have to have it. So I know where things fall out. Okay. We have the vest. And the lion mane. Be fairly large. See. You have the lion's face in the vest. This has to be the top of the lion's head. And it looks like there's actually ears in the comic version. So we'll put in some lion ears. Right there. And then some versions show them with a necklace of teeth and fangs and claws. The voice was great when I heard it. I assume the Insomniac game used a Russian voice, right? They're pretty good about that. That was one of the things that was kind of disappointing with the trailer with Aaron Taylor Johnson. It doesn't really have a Russian accent, which is kind of a signature thing for Kravinoff, in my opinion. But take a look at something real quick. I think claws have something at the base of them, if they're not cut off. It looks like what an extracted tiger's claw looks like. 'Cause I figured there's got to be something for the muscles and tendons to clamp onto. So there might be like a knob or something. Might be wrong. Oh, that's way different than I thought. So, so the claws, because they're much more curved. Um, so a lion's claw is more like this, right? And then it's connected to a bony piece like this. And then like this juts out to pop the claws. Oh. So they're much more rounded. Let's see if we can make this a little more accurate. So we'll just look at the tip part without the bony attachment. And that does look like you snap it off fairly easy. One more reference here again. So we can have it cut off, but we need to have them more curved. So maybe instead of them hanging like curved sticking out from his chest, you're gonna have to lay flat on his chest. So you get the curve in there. So it's not as visually dynamic as like the necklace, like the Black Panther necklace, because you had the sharp points. But this is actually going to be more accurate, right? If you took the claws off and just took the tips of the claws, you get that part of it. You have some overlapping. Different size claws. I can actually make the base thicker. There's actually quite a bit of taper. I got to be careful though, because sometimes I go for the accuracy and I sacrifice design. I did that Spider-Verse drawing recently with all the different Spider-Men, Spider people sitting on the ledge upside down, and I accurately placed Toby's guitar, but from a practical standpoint, I put it in a really stupid spot. I ended up having to take the guitar out and figure out a way to edit it. Okay. So, we're right here. Got that. Looking at a big mountain. I'll draw. Can't play it over stream though because I don't want to get a copyright. Like having the lion eyes. Kind of like where we're going here. All right. 10. Sorry, I felt like no worries, man. All right. One of the nice things drawing grittier characters, you can get away with a lot more lines and stuff like cross hatching. And normally, when you do that, if you add too much cross hatching into stuff, it ages characters up. But when you're making the evil characters, you can give them more character. That's why villains are usually more fun to draw because they just have more character than the heroes visually they do anyway. Okay, let's get these. Had them two open before. Where'd my mouse go? In there somewhere. I'm okay giving it a little more wrinkles than normal. Like I said, Kraven, he's supposed to be a vital looking person, but he is like 100 in Kraven's last time. So, like the potions and stuff he takes, like, help keep him vital looking, younger looking. If you never read Kraven's last time, it's a pretty messed up story. Seen bits and pieces, haven't read it. Well, after you watch the Kraven movie, if you like it, track down Kraven's last time. I don't know if they could do that in the movie because I think they'd really have to want to lean toward an R rating. I think to do Kraven's Last Hunt because it's a very brutal story. We'll see though. I don't know. Maybe they will. I mean, they're doing the Deadpool movies, so maybe they'll finally loosen up about doing R-rated stuff. Going from Last Hunt in the game and Venom in the show, so no, I'll get. Yeah, I mean, between those two, I think you'll have. I mean, you'll own enough. They're not doing Kraven's Hunt in the movie, but you'll be venturing it up against the Insomniac game. I'm gonna try not to, compare him to the comic when I'm watching the movie, but I'm sure that can't be helped. Like I said, I do like Aaron Taylor Johnson. I think he's a good actor, and I think he'd be a good Kraven. I'm not sure about the take they're doing on the character. It's like when I watch Man of Steel. I think Henry Cavill would be a great Superman. I just don't like the way Zack Snyder writes Superman. You know, so we'll see. This earring, this type of ring isn't normally associated with Kraven. That's look kind of cool for the character. And that's one of the things. Kraven's always been kind of metal, he's and brutal. Really loose here. Yeah, yeah. I had issues with Man of Steel, but it was never because of Henry Cavill. Other than I mean, he did the role as he was directed to. heard that part of the reason that movie was the way it was is because Nolan movies there were made to be connected at first. Um, yeah, the Nolan Batman. I think that was a rumor, but I don't know if that was. I don't know if that's actually true. Uh, if it is true, it'd be interesting. I don't know. Give Sergey his chest hair. I figure how I want to color this. Do I want to get a full tone or do I want it light? I think I'll do just like. I think I want to go full color with it, light colors. Erase out pencils. I don't mess up my pens. We'll do a quick color on this one. Being kind of sketchy, maybe. I do need to go to bed. I've been up since like 3. Colors here. All right, fell out my hand for a second. No worries. All right, you don't need to apologize for nothing, man. I can have company. What are you drawing? You said you were going to be drawing something too. What are you drawing? Main. Chestnut color. We'll do this in short streaks so we get that fur look. Tom Middleton from Sleepy Hollow. Tom Middleton. What was is that a character or is that an actor? Tom Middleton. You're a big Sleepy Hollow fan, huh? I don't think I ever watched it. There's so many things on TV these days. I can't keep up with them all. It's weird because I'm an older guy, right? And I grew up when there was, where I lived in Flagstaff at the time. Most people were on aerial. If you had aerial, you only got two stations, for CBS and NBC. And if you were on cable or if you were in town, you got ABC as well and PBS. Um, so you get these shows that were a cultural phenomenon because everybody, that's all they had to watch. So like MASH was big, you know, but you wouldn't get that nowadays because you don't have that the viewing block like you did. You don't have a trapped audience where you only have so many choices. Now they can watch so many things, so you don't get the cultural phenomenon that you had as much. You have like small pockets of phenomenon, but you don't have it where it's like 2/3 of the U.S. has watched something. Every now and then you'll get something that breaks out, but you don't get the ones that have as much entrancement as they had when I was a kid. Like everybody watched MASH, and everybody watched All in the Family, everybody watched Good Times, because that's all we had. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything that's even close to that now. I think like Squid Game on Netflix was probably the closest I've seen in a culture phenomenon. Tiger King, because of the pandemic and people didn't have anywhere to go, everybody got to see Tiger King. Yeah, Tiger King. I never watched it myself, so that's why I can't remember the exact show. I've never been a very big fan of reality television, um, just personally. See, RM says, working on painting on my Insomniac Spider-Man poster too, and yeah, you don't have to love it. You don't have to have those great show. Um, Owl House, Gravity Falls. I have watched Owl House. I really liked Owl House, and that was one that I wouldn't have watched on my own, but I get recommendations from people watching my stream sometime, and a young lady from I want to say Canada, if I remember correctly, said recommended Owl House to me. Um, I need to go back and catch up on. I got a friend that watches Craig of the Creek, and need to go back and catch up on more of that. So he has someone to talk to. Uh, I've watched about 6 episodes, I think. I think I'm putting more color in this than I really wanted to, but the thing for Owl House is again, I'm an older guy, and the voice of Edelyn Clawthorne um, is an actress I really like. I heard her voice, I was like, oh my god, they got her. Okay. 36. Some more tonal values in here. You know, it's funny. My favorite line from her is "Dumb kid." Those are all my dumb kids. Yeah. And Amphibia. I don't think I've heard of Amphibia. I've heard of Gravity Falls, but I haven't watched it. Um, but I do hear good things about Gravity Falls. I've never heard of Amphibia. I really like Doll House though, so I'm willing to give stuff a shot. It's just, can't watch everything. You know, not enough time to watch everything. Yellow, bright yellow. Way dead. Lost my music. Darker brown. Might have to use a really dark warm gray. There's more value in there. Amphibia is good for the first season. A bit slow. What's it about? What is Amphibia about? Guessing something to do with water based on the name. Is it, mermaids? Is it? Yeah, probably won't work with that too good. Okay, so Amphibia is about brought people get sent to another world by asteroid. What? I'm not sure what that last word's supposed to be. RM. Sorry. Accident. Oh, accident. A lot of people get sent to another world. It's good. Recommend it. All the references and stuff. Okay. Yellow pencil. Let's see something here. Right there, trying to do some splatter work. What do you think? Do some splatter. 29, 39. I'm just lucky. Sorry, yeah, good. It's all good, man. It's all kinds. Let me test this out over here. Do this work. And give me enough flex. Okay. Other thing I can try. Over for more random patterns. Use my hand. Look at crime scene blood spatter patterns, and it's amazing how far speckles travel. You have, obviously the splatter patterns. We're going to chance to look for interdiction trailer for Kraven the Spider-Man game. If you further take over the movie, I know you're not a game, but hey, I mean, I can watch like cutscenes or something from the Spider-Man 2 game to see Kraven, check them out. Um, the audiobook version I like. You know, you fill in your own mental images with the audiobooks. Close my eyes here, bed, and do some squatting. You planning on watching San Diego Comic Con? Um, not as it's happening. I don't. I'm usually at work at that time, doing stuff during the day. But I'll go back in the evening and like catch recaps of the things that interest me. Um, that's usually how I watch San Diego Comic Con with panels and stuff all late. Stuff like that. All right, about done. I think. Pale yellow. Same. Try to check out some of the panels for Spider-Man with Tony Todd. Tony Todd. Isn't he Candyman? Is that Tony Todd? Is that who I'm thinking of? That's you got the actor that plays Candyman, right? One of the things that give blood a little more life is these specular highlights from some of the dots. Where they catching light. I feel like I thought way too much about picturing blood in drawings. It's one thing about being an artist. You're if you're looking up a lot of references, your search history is going to be really wild. And I'm not talking about like adult content. Well, that might be in there too, but um, like looking up blood spatters. burnt flesh, and just the stuff I've had to look up as an artist. You know, I'm surprised I'm not on a watch list somewhere. I want to give him a few gray hairs. All right, I think we'll call that a day. Not too bad. A little over an hour for a quick Kraven. Yeah, what Tony Todd did voice had him in the game, but he is Canyon. Okay, I was thinking of the right guy. All right, well, here's Kraven. Quick and dirty. And I'm trying to fill up this book before the first week of August. All right. RM, thanks for hanging out. There's a few other people watching, but didn't say anything, but I appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a good night.